West Coast Davengers.
Hi everybody, welcome back to another episode of the West Coast Davengers. That's me, I'm Dave. Welcome to the new studio. I know it's not much, but actually with this beautiful natural light in here, you can see more of my beautiful face. Just kidding. Today I'm bringing to you my recap of the Eddie P-Con. Yes, Pittsburgh's first Eddie P-Con dedicated to the legacy and memory of Ed Piskor, master cartoonist, and also one half of the YouTube duo of Cartoonist Kayfabe along with Jim Rugg. Eddie passed in April of this year, and his family quickly pivoted to propping up his legacy as a great cartoonist and somewhat of a community leader. They expertly and amazing put together a great Comic-Con in West Mifflin, Pennsylvania, just outside of Pittsburgh. And if you've already watched the panel that I hosted, that was also a big part of the con. I spent a week in Pittsburgh. You're going to see some more videos from that, including me running around to about 15 stores with Jim Rugg, comic digging, as well as seeing the Collections in Black original art exhibit at the August Wilson Center, which was put together by Big Phil. So look for those videos in the future, but today we're going to focus on the con. I want to say first off, thank you to everybody that welcomed me in the Piskor family, and also the people that were exhibiting at the con, and everybody that was super friendly that said hello. Even if you weren't super friendly and you said hello, I was very thankful for that. And unfortunately, I didn't get to talk to everybody at the con. It was a literal blur for me. I mean, I filmed as much as I could. I got ready for the panel, and by the time the panel was over, there was a couple hours left in the show, but it really felt like the whole day went by in about 20 minutes. So I'm actually thankful that I recorded a lot and that other people recorded a lot so that I could kind of revisit it and relive it. Everybody that was featured in here, even if it's just like 10 seconds, they're going to have a link below for their social media or whatever the most accessible thing is for that. If you see somebody like Frank Fallon on the screen, then you can go down below and click on Frank's stuff, or Brian Moss, etc. I filmed as much as I could. I didn't cut too much of it out. It's mostly unedited, with the exception of a couple of things that made me dizzy. But I'm really excited to see where this goes in the future. Big thank you to Bree, to Justine, and to Bobby, who put this all together along with Mama P. And if you can, maybe say hi to them at a convention coming up. They're going to be at Maui Comic-Con at the end of the year, and they'll be at the Ringo Awards in Baltimore. And who knows what the future holds for the Ed Piskor legacy showing up at other Comic-Cons. But next year will be year 2 of the Eddie P-Con. And lastly, before I get going and I send you over to the footage, I will show you a couple of pieces of art that I brought back with me. Please take a listen to my audio podcast, Direct Edition. It is comic adjacent in some places, but in others, it's just more me talking, sharing my experiences, or interviewing people. And like I said, if you haven't watched the panel that we did at the Eddie P-Con, you can find that in the description below, or wait till the end of this video and you can just click on it and watch it. So without further ado, my walkthrough and wrap up of the Eddie P-Con 2024. Kayfabe forever. West Coast Avengers. Hi everybody, Dave here, and we're here in West Mifflin, Pennsylvania for the first ever Eddie P Comic-Con. We're here to celebrate the life and legacy of Ed Piskor, our friend, our mentor, our community leader. And today I'll be hosting a Q&A, so you're going to see that too. But why don't we go on inside and take a look at it before the chaos starts. So yes, here's the chaos before the storm. And we're going to be going around to all the vendors, I guess, and saying hello. Right. Bobby Piskor right here. What we're doing is...
No, I already did mine. Yeah, it was just... It was just like the electric shock.
Don Simpson. Jim Rugg.
Do not piss that man off.
I know, I already know that. Mr. Godzilla himself.
Momentum going. I'm just completely blown away by all
the support you guys have shown us. Our family is just so unbelievably thankful for each and every one of you. Just a couple quick things. My aunt, she has a bakery, she's right over here. She donated a bunch of donuts and some water for us, so please help yourselves. If you need anything at any point, just see any one of us. If you want us to step in while you need to take a bathroom break or go grab something to eat, we'll be glad to sit and hang out at your table and help push stuff. So just don't hesitate to ask. If there's anything you need at any point, please come find us. We'll make sure things are cool.
We got Brian Moss in the house. The big man's over there. Yeah, there he is. The man, the myth, the 6'4" legend.
That's what they call me. But they're just essentially $100 a page.
Yeah.
So I'm just kind of discounting them at the convention, but for the inconvenience,
Sure,
I'm just,
of having
I have to take it back home. So I don't want anyone to be like, "Oh, I'm out of a lot of money."
How much zip did you buy last time you were in Japan?
Dude, probably. I think I spent. This is gonna be insane because I was thinking that I should just buy a crate at this point.
Yeah.
Of it, like for the actual distributor.
You could sell some of it in the
That's
States.
what I was gonna do.
Yeah.
Make your money back.
Yeah, because it's literally Amazon ripping off people.
And you'd be doing people a favor.
Yeah, exactly. Just support the community. I spent around $350 on zips when I was there. So
Yeah,
I just want to see the reactions of people checking you out in Japan.
well, that's what
always
Mahfood
funny.
said. He said the first time he went to the store,
Yeah.
they were looking at him like he was crazy.
yeah. I'm pretty tall
That's
in
great.
Japan.
Yeah.
So and so the convention kind of has this really weird meta feeling to it, where it's like it's giving us a big hug, you know. And so Ed's whole family's here. His nieces and nephews are here. His dad and mom are here. His mom's showing his art, her artwork. So this is we're just here to honor Ed. And so just something, try and think of a good story or a good thing about Ed. Like, so you'll see this reoccurring joke about hand sanitizer and Aquafina water, like these kind of things. And it's not anything that's like made up. Ed would always have a backpack and it would always have two things of hand sanitizer on it, and the water would be on the side. And so when we would go out in Japan comic book hunting, these were like essential tools of Ed's arsenal because we would be out all day. So yeah, so there's good vibes, good memories, and I'm honored to be here.
Would you like to join the Time Force with me?
That was Ed's dad right there, too.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
I was ready to be like,
You're David, I assume, right?
Oh, yeah.
I'm Dave also. But that's not my last name, also.
Understood. Yeah, take a free hashtag.
Time Force.
Yes.
Mackler or Mackler?
Mackler.
Mackler. David Mackler. Sweet. Cool. Thanks, David.
So that's real. What's that?
Yeah, I don't know. Wow.
This guy's legit. He does whatever the fuck he wants.
Yes. It's impressive. How you doing? Sabu. One of the biggest psychopaths to ever walk the planet. That shirt's hilarious. Chris. I'm just gonna try and give everybody a little presence on the.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm here for. Not to wreck your table, though. Time to do that to somebody else. Yeah.
hey, how y'all doing?
Good. You're Chad.
Life's good. Yeah,
You were
I'm
told to
Chad.
come see you.
You were told?
About a problem.
Problem. Yeah, what do
What's
you...
Bill's last name again?
Bill Boyshell.
Bill Boyce, yeah.
Yeah.
My boy. Yeah, that's my
Yeah.
boy.
He was talking about you yesterday because
That's
we
my
were
boy.
over
We all
at
had
this.
our stack of books, and then he got a little bit taller because he started talking to you up. Yeah.
He He's such a sweetheart. That man, I love him to death. He's prolix, but he knows it. He speaks a lot. Like I speak a lot too, but around Bill, I got to.
His ideas though are like they're 100 miles an hour in that direction.
But you know what? It's fun. I met Bill a while ago, but I did a residency here.
You have OG Tough Stuff. There's part 3s in there, and then there's two more.
This is the new one, right?
Yes. And
Is that an egg on your arm?
Yes. Egg and bacon. Yeah, I gotta make sure that if I ever lose my voice, I can still order breakfast.
Could you imagine some like mute guy just being like?
And I have a duck taco here. That's more of a specialty. You don't see those that often.
Everyone has some type of bird on it. I have a dove. My teacher has a dove. My brother has a goose because he's some goose.
I have a sphinx. It's not really a bird, but it's got bird wings.
It's got.
I got an angel.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, I do have an angel that's got wings.
See? That's like a bird.
I also have an ironic tattoo, and it's Full House inspired.
Cut it out.
I've never seen it.
All of my tattoos are ironic. My entire life is ironic,
Yeah,
so.
I know. Now I should start getting weird ones. Mine were all like, this is gonna get this.
Was this an exclusive for a store, or was it just one of the covers?
It's
like
retail,
125.
It's a retail variant.
Okay.
Let's check out Kevin Delgado.
And do you want the signature in color?
Yeah, I'll let you decide. You're the artist. They who create get to make the decisions.
Next thing you should put is in ears.
West Coast Davengers?
That's
What's
me
up,
in the
man?
flesh. How you doing?
So we are here with Mr. Junk Draw, Matt Stefani,
What's up? Read more comics.
Mr. K-Faber right here. So what do we got? This is your zine.
We got batteries in my back. This is a zine I made just for the Eddie P con. We got a little auto bio that I did, 2 pages of how I feel about cartoonist kayfabe. Spoiler, I like it. And then we got a little Saturday morning cartoon action adventure version of cartoonist kayfabe, which is I don't know what it is, but it's got action in it. It's got beefcake versions of Rugg and Eddie. I would get it if I were you.
All right, well,
And we got a little pizza powder.
You can follow Matt, Junk Draw, on everything, right?
Yes, absolutely.
All right.
And I'm here with my boy Doc Meta.
That's right, Doc Meta's right here. I met him at Heroes. And now this is your first official table with your book Frostbite.
That's the ash can. This
Right.
is like the demo disc. There's like a PS2 aesthetic.
Nice,
The
nice.
full version, Christmas.
Jason X2, the sequel we all fucking need.
I had to keep it consistent with the theme, you know what I'm saying? This is my turtle page for TMNT Grand Design
Right,
Zero.
which is this right here. Homage to X-Men 221. The John Romita Jr. cover. Yeah. And look at that. Right here. And you can follow both of them on their respective social medias, Doc Meta and Junk Draw.
Kayfabe forever.
That's right.
Kayfabe, let's go.
I just want to take a hit. We were on the north side of Civil War, but that's right here. I just think
It's really too.
Oh, I would have still fallen over asleep at the table.
Tom. West Coast Dave, nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you.
How you doing?
Ran into a couple of traffic snafus on the way here. But
It happens. It happens. People generally will do things that cause traffic.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
Yeah.
But I'll let you get set up. I didn't realize you were here. I turned around and you're here. It's like fucking magic. Dark magic. Yeah, and I'll be obviously here all day.
West Coast Dave, Riverview Chevrolet, the Piskor, Greta. You can follow on Instagram, _bones131.
Wrestling chart. Oh, I read that as one word. I'm like,
Wrestling
It's
short.
yours. It's yours. I will. I have it on video.
There you go.
I'm giving Andrew wrestling shark.
50-50.
All right, fine. How you doing, man? I'm Dave.
Dave?
Nice to meet you,
Nice to meet you,
Andrew. I'm a big. Sharks have always been my favorite thing. So.
Since I was a little kid.
Yeah, I'm not gonna look at it. I'm just gonna buy it. I saw this yesterday at we were at Doom Planet. Yeah. And Boychelle was there too. Yeah, that's where we saw this, didn't I? I mean, I saw you posted online. Everything's blurring together. Everything is blurring together. Let me grab one of these from you. Actually, I'll just take both. Because now I have Wrestling Shark.
Best of both worlds.
And I assume your name is what you're under on socials?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to take a business card,
Oh, yeah.
got everything on there. So.
Sweet. Cool.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm Aaron. This is my stuff. This is my associate Aaron. Nice to meet you. So if you can remember the name Aaron, you're good for two people.
Yeah, that could get confusing, but it's very easy.
Well, yeah, but if you want to like talk to us about this stuff at this table, just say Aaron. Like, one of us will figure it out.
That's true. That's true.
I hope. I haven't met anybody else named Aaron here, so it might be clear.
What Wesley the Robot? Tell me some about Wesley the Robot.
Wesley the Robot is the weather emergency system of a college radio station that is sprung to life to dance, to love, to drink coffee, and of course fend off the Ruthless Role-Playing Guild, who uses the Corn Kabakon very irresponsibly to summon a giant corn demon, which is called the Feldgeister. So, spoiler alert, there's a giant fight, kaiju fight between the robot and a corn monster in the conclusion of the book. But I spent 5 years working on this. It's 9 issues in there. It comes with a little postcard, a little sticker. And it's got tons of bonus features in here too, like interviews with musicians like The Faint, I love them. Interpol, I interviewed their drummer. I used to do a lot of music blogging, and this is like some of my favorite stuff that I did over the years. Bernston, he's an Icelandic synth pop artist. So much fun. And some extra art in here, like Kevin Delgado, who's over there.
Yeah, Kevin.
Did a variant cover for me for issue 9. And there's like some other beautiful stuff. Like this guy's a friend of mine from back in like Syracuse area. Cayetano Valenzuela, or the Black Rabbit Studio. Phenomenal artist. He's working on some comics right now and a graphic novel. And like when that hits, he's gonna blow up. Cause like
awesome.
Like, look, that is beautiful.
Yeah.
And he's a letterer. He's a sign painter too. So like his lettering is beautiful.
That's a big deal. Yeah, I love looking at sign painters.
Yeah, and he's local enough where I get to bring him into my classroom a couple times a year and get him paid.
Cool.
So like, I'm super lucky I even know him. You know what I mean? Like that's what I feel like about this whole show and like the community that's sprung up around Cartoonist Kayfabe. I'm just lucky to be here.
Same.
And to know these people. And
Same.
Like,
I've met so many great people through this community. You know, it's just this great community that they built, and we all get to feel the kayfabe effect in real time.
I feel it. I'm feeling it right now.
Yeah.
You know?
So.
And like me having a job as a teacher, like I have a little bit of money I can kick towards commissions and stuff. And that is like the greatest treat to have other people draw your characters.
Cool. And where can people find you online?
I'm at Pens and Pedals on Instagram.
Pens and Pedals.
That's my website. I'm pretty active on Instagram. I have the foil ones. I would do those for $5 too, because I think I'm running low on the standard cover.
Okay.
So that's my latest and greatest thing. It's like I'm trying to do like a Calvin and Hobbes and Strangers in Paradise, kind of fun, snappy little story. Also, like, have you ever read much Creepy or Eerie magazine?
Yeah.
So like I'm obsessed with the format of that, with like one big splash page with a story and an intro to the character, and then you tell the whole story in like 10 pages, or maybe it's a multi-parter or whatever. But just keep it real snappy, keep it short, like make the artwork like as good as you can possibly make it, because that's what they did. Like the art in that stuff is phenomenal. So that's what I'm trying to do with it. And there's even more like amazing commissions. Like Steve Mannion, I paid him to do a commission on my characters. Beautiful. Like Nick Cognetti, who does Pink Lemonade.
I don't know Nick.
His stuff is stunning too. Like if there's any justice in the world, he'll blow up huge. Like and I drew a bunch of stuff too. Alexis Zarit, who's done Space Riders and Night Hunters. I had him do a commission of that.
there's another piece from
There's
Kevin.
Kevin, yeah.
We're New York State, indie guys. I got to support.
Morgan's great.
Oh, such a nice guy. Too.
Yeah.
I met him at IC3 that Matt Sardo put together, and he ran across the street with us, and I was like, because it's like all guys who are like mid-30s and up.
Yeah.
And then he's like a lot younger. It's like, curse you and your young legs. And he's actually a cross-country runner. Like he's like a legit athlete.
I picked up one of his books at Heroes.
His stuff is so much fun too.
Hello. So how's it going so far?
Great. We've been busy over here.
Well, that's
What
good.
size do you want? Let me see. A little bit. They honestly run. This is a medium. It's a dress.
Yeah. I bet.
Yeah, kind of like.
Sure. I'm not. No offense either way. It's just there's places in Los Angeles and Portland and New York that have sold hundreds of copies. So,
I'm doing a prequel. It's going to be kind of similar, where kind of like it doesn't necessarily take Randall's perspective, but it kind of shows you this is my horror anthology, Randall's Orbit. I have 2 volumes of that. My wife has 3 years when she gets back into that.
For the small space, there is a lot to take in.
There is, and it's like after taking stuff in, you got to take a break.
Yeah.
Mentally. 3 Bigfoot sightings. I found them.
It's going to be blurry when you play that back.
I thought I found them, but then the footage is all staticky, which is weird because an iPhone doesn't get staticky. I love all the NES homages.
Oh, thanks.
Astro Zombies, Sweaty Bagel. I ate one of those once.
That's my daughter. That little Sweaty Bagel one. How long is it?
What's awesome? So you guys have a YouTube channel?
Yeah, we do.
Clearly, I have a YouTube channel.
I know. I was just talking about it, and I was like,
Rico, the Batman sketch card. And where can they find you on the internet, Enrico?
Enrico bought it on Instagram. Enrico bought it on X. Enrico bought it on YouTube.
All right.
I don't really have any videos yet, but I will.
Fair enough.
I will on
And I mean, X is a wasteland. So
It's amazing he even called it X.
I know nobody calls it X. It'll always be Twitter.
All right, here we go. Let's see. What should I do? Well, let's see. The Batman
Dealer's
card.
choice.
So,
Colored it. It's nice.
Kill Bill. Jimmy's gonna have to cut that line soon.
Yeah, I know. For the talk.
Yeah.
And then I told Tyler right after the talk, run over there and get in front of the line. Who wants to stand in that line? Tom's line's getting long.
Good. Everybody should have a long line.
I'm
into it. Big time.
and I don't even think I've read the last.
Yeah, I told you.
Yeah, that's what I haven't read it. I mean, that's it. I don't know how they deliver that.
This is awesome. I wasn't even gonna say he read my mind. It's a Batman card. There's only one character to put on the other side of that card.
You complete me.
I know that Punk is such a great character.
You met like almost 15 years ago. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Jay. That's you, Jay, right?
Yeah.
I've heard your name before. That's the thing. Like, I was just saying to Andrew, I'm like, the last couple months, everybody's name has come into my head.
I did the intro to their YouTube. Is that what you want? Yeah.
That's right. And I've been going back like the last 4 months. I started at the beginning and just because I missed probably, I don't know, say like 10 or 15 episodes. Okay. You know, like per like first every month I was doing. And so I went back and I just started doing it. And then interviewing them, I'm like trying to get a sense of things to ask based on like old.
You're doing
Yeah. And so it's been nice watching. It's also, I told Jimmy, I was like, it was nice watching their progression, kind of getting bigger and bigger and realizing the audience is going.
Yeah.
So to expand the things that they're talking about. And the intro's great.
Thank you so much.
The intro's great.
I love him so much.
You're a little more anti-Semitic. You seem angry, Larry. That's it.
Oh, this one's great.
I'm sure this will be scanned.
Yeah, I think prints need to be made of this.
Without if we can get the license for the pirate.
Oh, we'll just tell him it stands for Piskor.
Thank you. Come take pictures of it.
I hope you enjoyed watching that walkthrough and hearing some great conversation and some familiar voices. Before we get going, I want to show you some of the things I picked up. Now, I picked up stacks of books, and they are unfortunately in a giant pile with all the other stuff I bought at the Pittsburgh comic stores. But you can see some of the stuff that I picked up as I bought it. But I want to give a shout out to some of the artists of the pieces of art that I bought, starting with Kevin Delgado. I saw this in Kevin's portfolio, and Kevin just recently did a great variant cover for the TMNT #1 that came out from IDW. And because I own Eddie's Thing cover, I thought it would be fun to buy any other Dark Knight 2 homages whenever I saw them. And this was sitting in his portfolio. Obviously, it's Wolverine, Weapon X Triumphant. It's a great homage to the Frank Miller cover, as well as this great pencil sketch of the Hulk in the corner box. And to go along with it, he gave me this great version of the print with Deadpool in the corner box as well. So I am really stoked. Those are some of my favorite characters anyway. Enrico Boda. Enrico did a last minute sketch commission for me because I had seen one of his others. He'd done the card that you saw in the video, but I saw that he did a Hellboy for somebody. I believe it was my buddy Tyler. And so I asked him if he had time to do a Spawn, and he did this great Spawn one with, it's got some Mignola-isms and it's got some Todd-isms, and I really can't say anything but great things about this piece. You can find Enrico's social media links down below in the description. Now from Kayfabe Lieutenant, Kayfabe Partner in Crime, Brian Moss. I saw this in his portfolio. It's a Tetsuo! An Akira piece. You really can't go wrong with this. It was just sitting in there. I don't even remember how much I paid for Mossy, but it's pretty sick. It's Akira. All right, I just wanted to show off the poster for the event. I took a couple of these just to remember the occasion by. Didn't get anybody to sign it. I actually don't think I got anybody to sign anything unless they did it themselves without me asking. I was just all over the place, having a great time, that is. And then finally, from the man, the myth himself, Mr. Jim Rugg. Jim brought some art with him and some prints, so I bought I think I already have one of the Godzilla letterpress prints he did, but this is on a different paper and a different color. So I'm like, you know what? And I think Jim might have sent that to me for free. But I did buy this. I think he said it's not going to be the complete cover, but this is going to be used for Blood Squad 7, which is an image book that's going on right now that Jim has been doing variant covers for, and they're incentive variants. They are hard to find. But if you don't understand what this is, let me just explain to you. Back in the early 90s, I guess 92, I believe it was Comic Images, did a Youngblood set, card set. This is what the back of the cards look like. I guess you could call it the trade dress of the back of the cards. And so that's what Jim is homaging here on this, which, as much as it's not like, oh, this stunning piece of art, you know, it's a very small piece of art. Jim is a master designer. And the thing is, look at it, this is perfect. It's everything. It's the same thing. And how could I not want this? This is the 90s in a nutshell, done 34 years later by Jim Rugg. So I want to say thanks to Jim for that, and also for just being a gracious human being and a great host during the week I was there. As I said, next year, you know, there's a possibility of a 2-day Eddie P Con. I've also thrown out the idea of maybe doing a comic book store crawl on Friday, and I'll host it. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, all that stuff. If you're not subscribed to the Kayfabe channel, do so. Get them to 100K. It was Eddie's goal. I'll see you next week, but also I'll see you next year at Eddie P Con. Big thanks to everybody that was there, and I'm sorry if I didn't get to talk to you. Everybody, peace out. Read more comics, make more comics, and be kind.